Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are making something very special. As we all know, it's corn season and there are several ways we can actually enjoy our corn. We can either boil them, roast them, or do what I'm about to do now, which is called oka. And this is everything I need. You don't actually need much to prepare this meal. Like this corn now, I bought this corn for 2,000 naira. I bought this leaf for 500 naira. Very, very cheap. So if you don't like having your corn through cooking or roasting, this is another way that you can enjoy your corn. Trust me, guys, the process is tedious, but the end is what matters. So let's make ukboka, aka corn pudding. Guys, let's do it. So, guys, I'll just go ahead and introduce everything we need for this meal. Our corn, which is the main ingredient, our leaf. Now, this leaf is optional. In replacement of this leaf, you can use nylon if you want, but if you want to really get the taste of this upoka, this leaf is a must. That's why I'm using it. I want to get that taste, that old taste of upoka. I want it, and that is why I'm using this leaf. I have my palm oil, very, very important too. A blended crayfish. Now, this okporo crayfish is optional. If you don't want to use it, you can skip, but I like using it a lot inside. We have our onion. Now, if you're making this compudi, your onions has to be very, very much in it because we want that taste, that sweetness that comes from onion to and go inside this pudi. And we have our habanero pepper. We want it very, very hot. So that is why we're going to be using habanero pepper for this. So this is actually everything we need. Now the process is very, very tedious. It's not as easy as you may see it, but the end. hmm, I don't want to say what will happen at the end. So let's just go through this process and see how it's going to come out. So guys, them, I just washed them now. So this is what we're going to be doing now. We're going to be removing the corn from the stick. That's the reason why I said the process is tedious. So this is what we're going to be doing till everything goes in here. So that first process I use is not working. So I'll go through this way. This pudding has to be done with a very fresh corn. Don't do it with a overnight corn. It has to be straight from the farm. If you really want to enjoy the sweetness of this pudding, it has to be with a fresh corn straight from the farm. This one, the lady just came back from the farm when I met her in the market and I bought it. So it has to be done with a very fresh corn. I'm already tired and I've not even started. That is why I said that the process is tedious. So it's time for me to blend. Now, while blending this corn, it has to be roughly blended, not too smooth, because you just want that little particle from the corn to still be there. Don't blend it. So we are done with the blending. So it's time to mix and cook. Palm oil. It consumes a lot of palm oil. So be generous with your palm oil. So I already blended my seasoning cubes while blending the corn because I don't want the particles of the seasonings to come out. So that's why I just prefer to blend. Although you can also use warm water to melt, but this blending is easier. Let's see if we're going to go in with more palm oil. A little salt, crayfish. This thing goes sweet too because it's small. Hmm. It doesn't have to be too watery or too thick either. It just has to be in between because once it's cold, it gets stronger. So it has to be in between. Not too soft, not too watery, not too thick too. So here's our okporo. Like I said, this one is optional. You can skip it if you don't want to. But I love the taste it gives to this pudding. Just a little warm water. So I'll just go ahead and clear up that surface and then it's time to cook proper. You see what I went through just to wrap the pudding. So we are done with the wrapping. You see why I said the process is very tedious. So we are done. Let's go straight to cooking. So into a boiling water, we'll go in with this corn stick. This will help the pudding not to pour out. Once Guys, our pudding is ready. And it's time for me to do justice to it. Hmm. The taste of this pudding was nowhere in this world. Like, it was so delicious. In fact, I don't know how to explain how the taste was. Like, I don't know. And you will only know if you try it. So are you going to try it? Somebody tried making compody. See, it's come season, no. Just take the advantage now and enjoy this compody. Thank you guys for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.